Since December 2019, in the southern district of Wuhan in China, a deadly pandemic known as COVID-19 coronavirus was discovered. The virus, according to World Health Organization, is an infectious disease caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome. Over 800,000 people worldwide are infected by the virus, while over 39,000 have died. The massive spread of the coronavirus in Botswana's neighboring countries led to closure of all schools countrywide. All Botswana interim borders were quarantined, whereas non-citizens or residents were denied entry. The first cases of coronavirus were confirmed on the 29th of March, the first death on the 31st, the day President Masisi declared the virus a state of emergency.
Lefatshe la rona le lebagane ke dikgwetlho tse dintsi jaaka seemo se bifela pele mo mafatsheng a mabapi. Go setse go begile dintsho tsa bolwetse ba segadija se mo bangweng ba maagisane ba rona. Go boela gae ga Batswana le bangwe ba banni ba lefatshe leno go tswa ko mahatsheng a amegileng thata le gone go tlisitse matshosetsi a mogare o kwano gae ba godisa. Ka jalo morago ga ditshekatsheko tse di tseneletseng le go amogela dikgakololo, ke bone go tshwanela gore ke tseye tshwetso ya go tlhoma seemo sa tshoganetso ka sekgwa state of public emergency gore re tle re kgone go tsaya dikgato tse di tsepameng go itebaganya le segajaja sa COVID-19. Setlana ya ntlha ya temana ya bolosome le bosupa ya molao motheo, nna ke le ngaka mokgweetsi Eric Masisi, tautona wa lefatshe la Botswana, ke tsaya sebaka se go le itsisi fa ke tlhoma seemo sa tshoganetso go simolola bosigo gare ka letsatsi la bobedi la kgwedi ya Moranang monongwaga go fitlha nako e tla bolelwang.
The COVID-19 pandemic has affected children or learners in many ways. The closure of schools means that thousands of Botswana children will have to spend weeks and months away from their classrooms.
Not that I wanna this pandemic of coronavirus affected in a negative way. Ka gore re tsetse sentse re le gone re simolang our end of term exams. Re kwadile di pampiri hela di le 2 and yaanong ga re attend re ko morago ka di subject di project le tsene di ko morago. Se se ra gore ga re tso ra go bula leng le gone gore ra go bula re setse ke dikgwedi se kae gore kwa.
Many teachers says the closure of schools due to the pandemic has affected their plans to finish the syllabus and to assess their students who are to write examinations this year.
Teachers, we are really concerned, we are really affected because obviously we are going to have to put everything to finish our syllabus within a small time frame, since we don't know when the pandemic will come to an end. Our syllabus is so compacted, more especially for standard 5, standard 6 and standard 7. The real concern now is on how we are going to do it with standard 7, since they will be writing PSLE. And of course, you know that we have to produce the results despite the pandemic. And all this has brought really tough time into teaching fraternity.
Coronavirus or COVID-19, as referred to, has affected the teaching and learning fraternity a lot, because as it is now, schools are closed. We had plans in place. We were to write end of term exams. And end of term exams are very important to the school, to the region, to the parents, as well as to us teachers, because that is where we get feedback on how we have performed during the term. So that has not happened.
As for vulnerable children, there wouldn't be a continuity of learning as they wouldn't have access of online teaching materials from their teachers.
On the other hand, this pandemic has also taught us something as educators, more especially in the era of the 21st century. It has taught us that this is the right time for digital learning. This is the right time for e-learning. At least in our institutions, each and every teacher should have a tablet whereby he can have all the contacts of the parents there and create WhatsApp groups, social Facebook pages, whereby he can teach through those platforms and those medias. You know what?
So we have to thank our government for the initiative that she has put in place. You know that nowadays our students are learning from home on Botswana television, the Tutokile Sedi program. We are using that also. We have encouraged our learners to stay home and watch BTV so that they can learn from there, since what they are learning is relevant to what we are teaching them at school. We also have our radio lessons, Radio Botswana. We encourage them to listen to Radio Botswana, since they also have some informative stuff from them. Also,
the use of Atlera can be used much since we are being locked down. There's no moving around and about.
I think after this, even though there's going to be some kind of recession, I think maybe the government can pay teachers overtime so that they can push the syllabus.
The positives of digital learning were realized by some educators, suggesting that it should fully be introduced in all schools.
Really, online exams hela ya ka bana ba teacher me long hore tle be re kwala e be re makela gona le gore re nne hele malapeng re sa dirise re sa kwale re sa submit di homework re sa bona gore a se re se kwalang se correct kana jang ebile gape gore le rona re tle re nne motivated mo tirong ya rena sekolo gore re ska ra tlogela ko marago ebe ka jalo ke bona re le gone re ka focusa mo.
The Global Partnership for Education (GPE) has donated $8.8 million to UNICEF to help children in 87 developing countries to access learning opportunities during the pandemic. The nationwide school closure in 156 countries, including Botswana, has already affected millions of learners. There is an urgent need to invest in children's education to mitigate the impact of COVID-19. It is also very critical as a nation to act now and safeguard the future of our learners.